Hey, I'm Cailen Ascher, the founder of Calm Biz, and in this week's video, I want to share with you the most important tool for your yoga business. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, oh, it's a website or having a blog or a great YouTube channel or a mailing list is really crucial, or perhaps really good marketing tools. Well, all of that stuff is really important, and as you know, if you've been following me for a while, I've talked about all of them in my videos because they all play a part in building a successful business. But from personal experience, I have to say that the most important tool that I have for my business is my calendar. It's my schedule. It's what keeps me accountable. It's what keeps me on track and moving in the right direction. I mean, we can have all these amazing tools at our disposal, our MailChimp newsletter and our WordPress website and our WordPress blog and Hootsuite to organize our social media content. But if we're not consistent about working on these things, our business isn't going to go anywhere. So I really recommend to all of my clients that they take a good hard look at the available time that they have every week. Now, I know not all of us have 40 hours a week to dedicate to our businesses. I know this even more now being a new mom. I have fewer and fewer hours to work, so I have to make those hours more and more potent and more effective. So look at your week. What hours do you have? Do you have a 2-hour chunk on Monday or an hour on Wednesday, or maybe a nice long span of 3 or 4 hours that you can put in while the kids are at daycare or at school, or you have some free time? So look at the time you do have available. It might only be a couple hours a week, and that's totally fine. Then, once you know what time you have available, maybe you have 2, 3, 4, 6 hours a week. Perfect. Look at the tasks that you need to move through on a weekly basis. For me, for example, I need to write my blog and put out my newsletter every week. It's something that I know you guys rely on. It keeps me accountable, and I know that's on my schedule every single week. So list out all your weekly tasks. Do you have customer service emails that tend to take up some of your time, or other timely projects? Do you have some kind of launch coming up or a workshop that you need to promote? Think about the tasks that need to be on that schedule, and then put the two together. Plug in the tasks into the windows of time that you have available. Now, I highly recommend, if you find yourself with a 2-hour gap every Tuesday, maybe put your newsletter in that gap every single week, so you have some accountability and reliability instead of constantly finding yourself the night before you want to send it scrambling to write it. You know that every Tuesday afternoon you're going to sit down during that window of time and record your video or write your blog post or write your newsletter, whatever it is that you need to accomplish on that weekly basis. Now, remember, even if you have limited time, even if you only have a couple hours a week, having a schedule will help you to maximize the time that you do have available and use it most efficiently. That's really what it's all about, guys. It's not about having these endless hours working on your business 24/7. That's not a realistic goal. A lot of us are not only yoga teachers, but we have other part-time jobs or other really important responsibilities that take us away from just working on our yoga business. And that's life. That's what happens. But if you start looking at those times you do have available and schedule your business as if it were an important priority, because it is just as important as teaching a yoga class or getting to a yoga class or making your dentist appointment or grocery shopping, all those things that you fit into your life when you need to, fit these business tasks into your life too, so that you can start building the business that you've always dreamed of and totally deserve. Well, I hope this tip has been helpful. I know for me, my calendar has helped get me back into the swing of things after a nice long maternity leave with my beautiful daughter. And now I'm evaluating my time and plugging my tasks into those hours that I do have available so that I can keep creating content for you guys. So if you have any business building tips for the short on time, hop on over to the blog and share them so that everyone in the Calm Biz community can benefit from what you've learned as an entrepreneur yourself. And as always, for more business tips just for yoga teachers, head on over to calmbiz.com, and I will see you there.